Hey, Spotify and universe at large, but mostly Spotify. You've done it again. You've taken the current Spotify ad and jumped all the way into the top 5, and, well, that means it's time for a new Spotify ad. So, I'm just going to chop up some of the 6 minutes of content from episode 399, throw this little bit in front of it, and keep it all under 7 minutes. You're welcome, Spotify! It led me to thinking, I don't really address the questions that I get occasionally about my process, other than to respond to the questions when they do come in. But this might, well, of course, this won't fend off any of that, but here's what I do. When I'm feeling agitated or uplifted or confused, like I've been lied to, deceived, worried, energized. In other words, there will be a mood and a point of specificity about my day that will collide. And I'll think, okay, this is when I want to hit the record button because I think I have enough fuel in the tank to get through something. And rarely is it because I've just read, say, 4 articles and now I'm interested in speaking about this. No, it'll be that, I couldn't get my nickel to work at fucking Walmart when I owed it 3 cents and it wouldn't take my nickel. So I just left my nickel in the change tray, but that meant I didn't have a receipt. So when I tried to leave with my 8 items, well, no, go get your receipt. What do you mean it won't take your money? Well, it won't take my money. Do you see the cashier over there trying to look at the screen? Yeah, that she's got my nickel. You can see her even holding it. See, she just put it in the drop slot. Now you can see she's picking it up again. That's a nickel. It's 3 cents short. And actually, it miscounted my 3 cents. I actually gave you the 3 cents, but now I'm giving you an extra nickel. So all I want you to do is give me permission to leave the fucking store. Okay. Have a good day. And you think to yourself, okay, that feels like a victory. That I fucking paid Walmart an extra nickel and was allowed to leave. Those kinds of intuitions can immediately have me think I need to record something. Because that just feels wrong. Or I can have spent my entire day dreaming about the potential of the 20-somethings and their claim on authenticity, their demand for a life of purpose and fulfillment. Or both, or neither. But once I have a point or two of interest to me, well, now it's time to get high and hit record. And then just speak about whatever. And it's rare that I even have a list, but I'll occasionally put bullet points together if, especially, I'm trying to reference things that may be factual in nature. I just don't want to misspeak. But otherwise, no, I just want stream of consciousness, blah, 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 like this palaver right here. And I'll admit, the most frustrating part of the naming convention is its irrelevancy to the basic gist of what I had just spoken about. There's no question that's a fair critique because I agree with it and suffer from it. So would I have decided to name them the way I named them had I not started it all that way? Probably not. It's useless. But I think in some ways there was an intervention of fate to make the investment in my material something more than just next. You have to hunt through my material to find any kind of connective meaningful moment. And I don't think anyone should really do that, except possibly somebody who's tried that everywhere else and is literally thinking maybe this. Yeah, maybe this. But probably not. And anything that you can do that is active in your own life that will do even a slight bit of improvement in your life. My quintessential example, go clean the lid to your kitchen trash can. It's probably got ice cream and guacamole and God knows what else on it. Clean it off and do it every month. Your life will slightly be better. And if you don't like that idea, I truly and desperately encourage you to come up with one of your own as you decide right now to hit stop. Okay, for those of you who decided not to hit stop, well, shame on you. And I guess carry on. Yippee-ki-yay! Humpty Dumpty? No, that's not a good one. You didn't want to create so much copyright infringement by saying the word mother at that point, followed by a word like Bucker. But I do love Die Hard about as much as I love any action movie ever made. So when I say yippee-ki-yay, it's only out of respect to Hans Gruber and a little bit Bruce Willis. But why am I talking about Die Hard? Well, it's not like you need a reason. But let's move on to bigger and better things.